Hey everybody, it's me, Super Paul Games, and I'm gonna play The Knife of the Traitor. Bones and guts, the kingdom of Eula was made of bones and guts of their enemies. The new successor to the throne was the bloodthirstiest of all the heirs, but inside the kingdom was a traitor! He brought down all, even the new successor, and all traces of her vanished mysteriously, until today. From the depths of her cursed slumber, the girl awakes. What? Lady Oz? Weird looking chicken. Praise the gods, you're alive! What? Oh, wait, huh? She can say nothing. What? What's that in your neck? Apparently she's got a knife in her neck. Someone chopped her up. Good lord, you can't speak! Oz nods. Let me cast a spell and you can speak to me with your mind. That's it, try sending me your thoughts, my lady. What? You don't remember me? What is this witchcraft? Why has she got so many eyes on her? All the better to see you with, my dear. My lady, it pains me deeply to hear that. I'm your loyal Corvus, and I've been serving your family since I was born. True story! How often do you get to yell true story ever? She says nothing, ellipses. I just woke up, so I'm as confused as you are, but from the condition of this room, it looks like we've been sleeping for quite some time. Some bastardly traitor probably cast some kind of spell on us. She's wearing some weird-ass pantaloons, or shorts. Also, that knife in your neck must be cursed. Can't be good for her neck, either. That's why you can't remember a thing. Atrocious, absolutely atrocious. What this ruffian did you has no name. Your precious porcelain's I mean, your neck and your voice has been ruined. Wait, creepy chicken? Were you like creeping on her? You're like, oh, nice skin. Oh. Ellipses. Oz says nothing. My lady, allow me to refresh your memory. You're the heir to the throne of the kingdom of Eula, the most beautiful kingdom in this vast land. With your speeches and your, discipline, our territory spread like wildfire during your reign. Oh, the riches we had. Your father, Lord Skeeto, was so proud of you. But it seems like somebody grew jealous of your glory. On your 17th birthday, well, on her 17th birthday, she was that good. Maybe I sucked at the Queen Maker game, or Princess Maker one, that I didn't do better by 17. You came to this tower to have some, fun with the prisoners? I'm guessing she wasn't going to play checkers with them. I followed you to make sure you got back in time for your birthday ceremony. She's like, I'm just going to the prison to torture people, Dad. Gonna be back later. I'll bring back the penises I ripped off. Ellipses. He'll be like, just like your mom. That's why I have no penis. Alas, the sleep spell conquered me as soon as I entered the tower. I didn't even have a single glimpse of the culprit. Judging from the knife in your neck, the traitor must have tried to kill you after that. Apparently it's pretty hard to kill her. She ain't got no nose. She can't put her nose in other people's business, or maybe that's why it's gone, because she put it in other people's business. Kids, keep your nose in your own business. That doesn't mean in your junk, you know. Not in your genitals. Oh, I'm glad you managed to survive, Lady Oz. The guy let's play in this game was getting way off topic. Your father will be so happy to see you again. He might be dead, too. Ellipses. Ah, don't worry. We'll catch that culprit and make him give you your memories back. Ellipses. Why don't we explore the tower a little? If the sleep spell affected everybody, the prisoner should be waking up right about now. Oz nods. Let's go to the kitchen. That seems like a good place to start. Ellipses. Of course, let me find something for you to eat. Just a minute. How's she gonna eat it? It's gonna get, like, stuck in her throat, isn't it? Unless the knife cuts it as it goes down. Oh, it says nothing. Oh, look, it's a dog. You can't see because of the text window. Lady Oz, there's... What's that? It's a doggy. A puppy? How cute. Oh, what the fuck? Why is that doggy licking her vagina? I did not want to play a game with bestiality. She's like, this is delicious. What are you? Titties! I want to touch me some Wan Wan! That's the puppy talking! The puppy in heat! What? I've been trapped here for so long, I'm some lonely one. Him. Maybe he is licking her pussy. The puppy's been owned. He got his ass beat. I'm not surprised that I didn't remember you, Gervais. You're so unpleasant that my mind blocked out every memory of your loutish presence. Shut the fuck up. Like I give a poop about what you think about me. No poops are given. And why are you here again? You're supposed to guard Vogus and make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. Yeah, you're right. Let the dog watch the prisoner and leave no food so he can starve to death. I just woke up and came here to find something to eat. I tried to eat her pussy, but it didn't work. There's nothing here. Give me one. Looks like all the food's rotted away. We must have been sleeping for a very long time. Ah, let's open the barrier and let us out. This rate, we're all going to starve to death. I'll get no one-ones at all. Lady Oz is suffering from amnesia right now, so... Wait, what's that mean? We're trapped here? Oh, the kingdom must be worried. The king must be worried sick. He might be dead, dude. I don't even want to think about what's going on in Eula while my lady was sleeping. Oh, with that senile old bastard on the throne, face it, Birdie, Eula's probably in ruins by now. In ruins? Our precious Eula? Piff, don't make me laugh. Eula was hell for everyone except this bitch here. You don't dare speak to her like that. She says ellipses. My dear lady, you shouldn't waste your time on this ruffian. His name is Gervais. You made him a guard. The prisoners in the tower as punishment. Don't talk like that. Don't talk like that was the only punishment she gave me. She fucking enjoyed torturing me. I saw her all the time in my nightmares. Her sadistic face as she boinks me with her stick. You tried to boink her with your stick, sir. She says nothing. Well, you were strict to the ones who deserved it. Gervais tried to betray you so many times. Nobody deserves the kind of torture this demon put me through. So go fuck yourself, Corvus. And you too, bitchos. How dare you talk to us like that, animal? You're an animal too. It's like it takes one to know one. At least I'm cute. I'm cuter than you. Oh god, not a cute fight. You smell like poop. You look like poop, and I bet you taste like poop too. Why? You? Oz says nothing. Gervais's body is incredibly beaten up. Change his bandages? No, fuck that. I'm hungry. She's like, my stomach. Corvus says nothing. Gervais says nothing. Get out of my sight. My lady, look, there's the nest of tarantulas right behind you. Oz turns around. She plucks out the tarantulas and plops them one by one into her mouth. Oh. My lady, leave some for me too. Well, where should we go now? Well, we probably don't need to go back to the kitchen. Let's go to the balcony. See what we can see. My lady, from here we should be able to see the castle. She says nothing. You're afraid of heights? Who's that? Nice apron. Corvus and Oz say nothing. What the fuck says nothing? Who are you? I've never seen this guy in my life. Who do you expect me to tell you everything? Why don't you figure it out? Oh wait, that might be too difficult for your little birdie brain to handle. Well, if you don't have anything more useful to say, get out of my way. I got a ton of books to arrange before it's afternoon, so shoo-shoo. What on earth is this guy talking about? I can't see any books here except for the ones he's holding. He's kind of rubbing his crotch on it. What? I should choose my words carefully. Who knows how this lunatic will react? Excuse me, sir. Are you a new servant, perhaps? Servant, me? Are you blind as well as incurably stupid? My name is Lilja. I'm a god. It's probably supposed to be a woman's voice, but it's too late now. What? If that's a joke, it's not a very funny one. Lady Oz knows me very well, so she'll confirm what I'm saying is true. But the truth should be obvious. You can tell just by looking at me that I'm completely out of this world. So, the dimension you're from, they wear little kind of bunny bear little girl aprons. Oh, you see, Lady Oz is, she's got amnesia right now. Somebody tried to kill her and stabbed a knife on her neck.
I can see the knife perfectly, genius, as well as the curse that surrounds it.
Really? So, what can we do to remove it?
Let me check my books.
Whoa, somebody's been here a long time by all the tick marks there. But there aren't any books here. He's just moving his hands about in thin air. He has invisible books. It's cheaper than real books, I guess. But he's got an iPad. Wait, I read books describing an invisible library that only immortals could see. Could it be? Why would it be here in the tower? My lady, is he really a god? Can you remember him? She says nothing. I see, so you can't. This is all rather shocking to me. That's the thing that's shocking to you. I'm a bit religious, but to see a god with your own eyes, I think it's a little... Too much for your itsy-bitsy eyes to take. I know I'm gorgeous. Ah! Ah, yes. Come on, I know you're excited. Shout more. Shout your lungs out. You late. Whip your hair about in my praise. What?
Why so quiet? Has my beauty left you speechless? Oh!
What a weirdo. So you found something, Mr. Littlejack?
Yes, according to my books, those knife curses were rather fashionable about 4 years ago. The only way to remove it is to be drawn out by the person who did the curse.
I see.
Just be careful not to let some random person pull it off, or it'll instantly kill her.
Ah! And what if we find the wrong culprit?
Like I said, it'll kill her.
Oh, what? We have to be extremely careful. Then I'm glad to find somebody in this place who doesn't hate my lady.
Who said I didn't hate her?
Huh?
It's her fault that I'm not reigning in the heavens. I've been trapped here for like 4 years while you're sleeping like fucking babies. I saw you poop yourself. You do smell like poop. The dog was right. I became almost a mere mortal doing banal, I never can pronounce that word right, all day and aging with every second. Banal. It's making me crazy. Ooh.
Oh. Well, let's go, my lady.
Oz nods.
Gosh, that guy was nuts talking about gods.
Oz nods.
I'm glad you agree, my lady. Well, where shall we go?
Well, we ain't been to the basement yet. Somebody's peeing in there, apparently. That's gross.
Watch your step, Lady Oz. The floor is covered in, fertilizer. Oh,
Prisoner poop.
she's like, oh! Ah! This flatulence is killing me!
If I had $1 for every time I've said that. Kid that stinks.
That's mean, Corvus.
You!
To what do I owe this honor?
Don't get too full of yourself. Lady Oz is just looking around after a brief nap.
Brief? Are you serious? We've been here for 4 years, trapped like rats.
For 4 years? How can you be so sure of that?
Can you see the little window there? Gaze at the sky and you'll see a small green light there. That's the Venturous star. It appears every 14 years. Before this mess occurred, I happened to look up the number of years that would pass before it would appear again.
Oh, that makes sense, I guess.
You can see it right there. That's a nice touch by the artist.
I'm sorry, my lady. This is Vosges, the magician of the castle. At least that's what he thinks.
What's this? She has amnesia? Oh, so you hope to have fun figuring out which one of us did this?
Oh, what do you mean?
Oh, I should have figured that out earlier. So was it the kid, the dog, or the god?
You should pay more attention to what happens around you, Corvus, instead of drooling on your lady.
How dare you?
Well, I suppose I should explain the situation we find ourselves in, since you obviously are clueless. 4 years ago, somebody attempted to murder Lady Oz in this tower.
How did you know?
On her 17th birthday, I received a strange note.
What did it say?
It said that Lady Oz was going to be killed in this tower that day.
What?
I was invited to watch.
And you didn't warn Lady Oz of this, you filthy traitor?
I wonder if the bird did it.
Shrugs. What else do you expect me to do?
Oz is not amused.
Does Vasquez hate you, my lady? Let's just put it this way. I wouldn't be surprised if it turns out that he was the one who attempted to kill you. Because of the barrier surrounding this tower, nobody can get in and out, which then means the traitor has to be one of the prisoners. Oh, but you're the sole exception, my lady. As the creator of this barrier, you can come and go as you please. I only managed to get in because I was following very closely behind you.
How naive.
Are you thinking of something unpleasant again with that decaying brain of yours?
The presence of the barrier merely means that the culprit has to be someone who was in the tower at the time. Sure, it could be me. It could be Gervais.
That's what I've been saying.
It could also be you.
How dare you insult me, you stinky, smelly stinkhorn! Nobody's been more loyal to Lady Oz than me. Nobody. I wasn't a lady to her. I put on a dress once, but that was... don't judge.
Oh, I don't think anybody can possibly doubt that.
Do I hate you? Of course not. I would give my life for you.
Oz says nothing.
Why does he hate you? Well...
So you really don't remember anything? What a pity. You wiped out my town and killed every single person I was attached to.
Wow, she was really mean to everybody. You also confined him to this basement where he has to pick through the dirt and crap to find the old books you left for him to read.
What a mean torture. There's a lot of shit and mushrooms down there. Oh, and there's some books to read. That's all you're gonna have to do for eternity.
Which is hilarious, because some of those books are corrupted magic tomes that you put there to mislead him in pursuit of knowledge. What? Oh, and the hat he's wearing stops him from growing. He should be around 20, but his body will forever be that of a 13-year-old.
That can't be!
I'm sorry, were you listening?
Damn you! Witch! Words cannot express the intensity of my hatred for you!
You can't say it in a man's voice, though. Watch your sticky mouth, Vasquez. My lady's sensitive to your foul poop breath.
Oz says nothing. I'm gonna pat the kid. Good kid.
What are you doing?
My lady! You dirty shrew, be grateful that Lady Oz disdained to give you to gift her divine touch upon a festering fungus like you.
Oz says nothing. Corvus is like,
Ah! She says she...
what? She can talk now?
What?
She's sorry for what she's done to you.
He says nothing.
I'm quite speechless. Like, after 4 years of this, like, sorry doesn't cut it.
Oz says nothing.
A simple apology like that is useless, and you know it.
Oh, I'm sick of your ungratefulness. Let's go, my lady.
Oz nods.
It's just a damn apology. So, why?
That stinky shroom, oh, he pisses me off!
Wait. Is that supposed to be him talking? Is Oz, like, why did you do that, Lady Oz? Is she talking to herself? Oh, I guess that...
Why'd you do that, Lady Oz?
I don't have a voice for her.
Because he's cute?
What are you thinking of, my lady? I feel defeated by that shrimp. Well, where shall we go?
Let's go back to the basement and see if we can make peace with him.
You two again, what do you want?
Oh, can she talk now? Why do you stink like that?
He's gonna cry.
Do you never tire of mocking me? This smelly hat that you put on me renders me unable to eat or drink regular food, and I have to consume the fertilizer magically generated in this dungeon instead. Oh, he's gonna eat poop? That's sad. Now leave, please. I've had enough.
We were leaving already, poop mouth.
Oz says nothing. That's really funny.
Where shall we go?
Let's go back to the kitchen. Oh, what do you want? Oz says nothing.
Just passing by.
Humph, then fuck off!
Brainless beast! Well, where shall we go?
I guess we're gonna stuck going to the balcony.
My lady, do you really want to return there? We got nowhere else to go.
Oz says nothing and shakes.
I thought so. Well, where shall we go? Wait, my lady! We should stop to think about what we've learned.
Oz nods in agreement.
This is really worrying, Lady Oz. Apart from us, there are 3 people in this tower. All of them hate you, so all of them would have the motive for trying to kill you. Due to your amnesia, we can't take down the barrier so no one can leave or enter. And the most important thing, the knife in your neck must be pulled out by the person who did the curse. There's no room for mistakes. We must identify the real culprit without fail. What a mess.
Oz says nothing.
We should question them further. Let's start with Gervais. He's supposed to be the guard after all.
Oz says nothing.
Hey, you want to go alone? Why?
Oz says nothing.
Do you think so, my lady? I'm annoyed?
Oz nods. Aw, Corvus tears.
Well, I can't go against your will. But even so, your father entrusted your safety to me, so please take this whistle.
Is she still gonna be able to get air through there?
If you're in trouble, just use it, and I'll fly to your side in the blink of an eye.
Oz nods.
Please be careful, Lady Oz. I'll be waiting for you forever.
Who are we seeing? The wolf boy, right? Oh, not you again. I'm tired. Give it a rest, will you? Oz shakes. He's down there. Well, you just speak already. Oz points at her neck. Gervais says nothing. What the fuck is that? Alright then. So what do you want? Ooh, she's got a pink diary with a kitten on it. Oz takes out a little book out of her pocket, writes something in it, and she hands it to Gervais. Hey. Oz is like, what? Do you expect me to know how to read? I'm like a dog boy. I'm a dog-faced boy. Oz is like, ugh.
Woot! Woot!
Whoa, what?
Did he try to touch you again, my lady?
Oz shakes.
Oh, he can't read? I can't say I'm surprised. He is a dog, after all.
I'm proud to be one. Dog pride.
Anyway, we're trying to find the person who did this to Lady Oz. You may be interested since the culprit's fault that she can't remember how to get out of here.
That means I can't leave this place? Does this mean I can leave the place if I find the culprit?
That's for Lady Oz to decide.
Well then eat shit and die, bitch. I'm not helping if there's nothing in return for me.
You lowlife. You're like poop.
Oz says nothing.
Oh, Lady Oz wants to know what you want in return.
He wants freedom. Now we're talking. Let's see. I want some wands.
I hope his brain implodes from thinking too much.
I know what I want.
That was fast. Tits!
Tits. Tits. I want little tits. Lots of them.
You're joking, right?
No, I want the titties. Titties. All kinds of titties.
This goddamn creature. Do you have no shame? At least have the courtesy to request something decent.
How about pussies? I love them pussies. I like whoever made this game. Corvus says nothing. Oz says nothing.
My lady says whatever as long as you shut the fuck up.
Then it's a deal. I'm gonna get the ginas. You know what state I'm moving to? Vagina.
Sigh. Well, Gervais, your cooperation is essential since you are the one who watches the door. This is highly unlikely since Lady Oz's barrier is impenetrable.
That could be like taken more than one way at this moment.
But could you tell us if somebody is suspicious entered the tower before we were trapped here?
Nobody else entered apart from you two. Though, Corvus, I never saw you enter.
I flew!
Oh, well. I think Corvus is suspicious. Of course, I'm usually bad at detective stuff. After Oz came, I don't want to hear about... Oh, maybe I do want to hear about it coming. I went about my usual night rounds around the tower. Vasquez was in the basement as usual doing his mage thing, eating poop. But I couldn't tell if it wasn't harmful at all. Then I took a peek at the kitchen, which was empty. But then I went to the 3rd floor. Something weird happened.
And?
I can't remember what happened. My eyes went blurry out of nowhere. Then I fell asleep and rolled down the stairs. My ass hurt like there was no tomorrow. And I woke up.
I see. This is a waste of time after all.
What else do you expect? I did my part as a watchdog after all, and I'll give me the titties.
Well, you sure are a great one, because according to your story, there were 4 people including you, while there are really 5.
5? What the fuck are you talking about?
There's a guy named Lil John on the balcony.
It's possible. I went there a few minutes ago and it was empty.
Oh, maybe he went somewhere else.
I says nothing.
My lady says that we've heard enough from you. We'll be back later with TNA, I guess.
Fine. I want my Johnnas. Give it. Guy on the balcony, what the fuck's he talking about? I just want titties. Yeah. My head. Ah!
You think that Lil Joe went to another part of the tower?
Oz shrugs.
Well, I think Fosgood should be next.
Oz says nothing.
You're right, I'll go check the balcony then.
Oz nods.
Don't forget to call me if you need me. 867-5309.
Back to the poop basement, I think. Oz says nothing.
Never in my life have I received so many visits in one day. What do you want this time?
Oz says nothing.
Where is your shadow? Without him, we can't communicate.
Oz says nothing. Oz takes a little book out of her pocket and starts writing something. Then she hands it to Vaz. Vazgiz.
Well, that was unexpected. Let's see. Where did you read about the star? You really do have amnesia, don't you? I got that information from one of the books you so kindly left for me here in the Poop Fest. All of them bear the stamp of the Great Library of Eula, even the corrupted volumes. I have no idea how you managed to counterfeit that mark. You really went to great lengths to make sure I couldn't tell the corrupted books from the authentic ones, didn't you?
Apparently she had a lot of time to be evil. Oz says nothing.
No matter. I'm telling you, it's simply dumped. No matter. It's telling you that you simply dumped all those books, both real and fake, into this festering shithole. It's incredible how a kingdom like Eula, whose victories are founded on violence and sadism, has this kind of abandoned knowledge. And it's even more incredible how you've completely disregarded that heritage.
Oz says nothing.
More questions?
Oz nods. She writes in her kitty book. The small ritual of paper and pencil resumes.
Oh, the note. Of course I was telling the truth about the note. Even though I despise you, Oz, I'm not like you. I wouldn't try to kill you or stab that thing on your neck.
Oz says nothing, but she smiles.
Why are you smiling?
Oz writes.
Because I'm a good kid? I'm not a kid! I'm like 20! I don't even get to have full puberty because of you. This sucks. I think the one you should doubt is Corvus.
Oz is like, what?
He seems very false to me, especially when he said that he would give his life for you. That's extremely hard to believe, especially given his circumstances.
Oz writes.
You really trust him? If so, why isn't he here?
Oz writes.
He's very annoying, and when he is around you, all of a sudden you're upset? I think she doesn't realize we're upset because of her.
Oz writes.
A favor? You have some nerve asking for a favor from an enemy. You made me eat poop for 4 years. You know what it's like when you poop? I don't know what to eat then. I'm like, did I poop that just now? Or is that older poop from earlier? But I must say I'm quite curious, so spill the beans.
What can I do to not make you hate me? Oz writes.
What? Are you serious?
Oz nods.
I hate you, and there's nothing you can do to change that. Believing that is possible is egotistical of you.
Oz writes.
What would make me happy? That's a difficult question. Maybe not eating shit? Maybe having gotten laid in the last 7 years and growing up? I've realized that even if I manage to get out of Eula and start again, there will always be this knot in my chest. I will never recover from the horrors you've inflicted upon me. So my answer is I can be half happy if I'm free.
Oz says nothing.
I really don't know what you're trying to pull. Perhaps you're faking so you can mock me like you used to? Well, too bad. I'm tired of your tricks.
If he does get out and grow up somehow and have kids, when the kids complain, they're like, Dad, this is not fair. This isn't fair. And he's going to be like,
I spent 4 years in a dungeon eating shit, not growing up. You're going to eat your broccoli.
and the kids are going to be like, oh, great. Dad's going to start again on the story about being in this shit dungeon. Oz shakes.
You aren't faking it? I find that very hard to believe, Oz. I hear ladies are good at faking it. I wouldn't know because I'm not old enough to have sex. Do you remember how you massacred my people? Do you remember what my village looked like before you devoured it with all your cold blue flames?
Oz says nothing.
I do. Even now in my dreams, I can see every stream, every field, every single blade of slick, shimmering grass. I grew up in that village. I was happy there, even though my parents worked me to the bone. Oh, he doesn't ever stop bitching. Our village had always been enslaved by Eula, so we pushed ourselves constantly to meet the expectations of your people. I first saw you when you came to visit the crop camp. You were so small and frail. I remember you even talked to the elders asking if we needed something. I thought you were nice. Of course, months later, I realized I was wrong to judge people by their looks, and worse, to trust them so easily. I couldn't understand back then because I was a child, but now I know you're a royal douche. People like you exist.
Oz says nothing.
Please leave.
Oz shakes. Oz writes more in her Hello Kitty type journal.
I'm not reading anything else you write.
Oz says nothing. Oz nods.
You're not fooling me again. My lady, you're back! Did that shroom say something useful?
Oz nods.
Oh, I want to ask more. All right, I went to the balcony and that weirdo's still there. I asked him if he saw Gervais, and he told me he only saw a cute puppy peeing on his books. Maybe Gervais can't see him.
Oz shrugs.
I don't think we'll get anything useful out of Lil Just since there isn't anybody else to interrogate.
Oz nods. Wait, what's Gervais's voice? Wait!
Gervais, what are you doing here?
Shut up, liar! I just remembered that you were with Oz in that room. My mind's kind of hazy on details, but you were doing something weird to her. You're the culprit. Was he touching the titties? Corvus is like, oh! Stop! Gervais tries to bite Corvus. Oz is like, what? Corvus falls to the floor violently. Those eyes, she's gonna beat me up. Oh no. You will get what you deserve, Oz. I came to warn you, but you're just too stubborn to listen. Oz says nothing.
Oh, my lady, I'm sorry.
Corvus passes out. Oz says nothing. I'm the one who is sorry, Corvus. That's Oz's voice. If I was a girl, I'd do a good voice, but I'm not. You decided to go to the balcony. Maybe it wasn't. I thought it was Corvus, but Lil just says nothing. We meet again, Lady Oz. I guess I did say something. Narrator was wrong. Oz says nothing. May I ask you something? Oz nods. What do you find interesting about being mortal? Oz takes out her notebook and writes something. Writes, scribbly scrib, so you don't know. That's great, because I don't care what you think. Oz says nothing. Life's too short. That's what my grandpa used to say. Life is too short. It's so short that I won't be able to fulfill even a single one of my dreams. Not one. Life must really suck for mortals. Every time I wake up, I remember I have one day less to live. It makes me think that no matter what I do, it's never going to make a difference. Because in the end, I'm going to die. Ah, he's a fatalist. And after death, there's nothing else. No food, no books, no more me. Can you imagine that? A world without this glorious being in it? Life sure sucks for mortals. Lil Joe's utterly depressed. Oh, great, a depressed god. Ah, cheer him up. There you go. Aw. There. It's okay. So you're pitying me? That's what I get for acting this uncool? Oz writes. No, stop that. I know you're faking. Oz says nothing. Oz is like, you knew? When I said I could see the curse, I wasn't lying. But I only saw death surrounding the knife. That doesn't have anything to do with the muteness or amnesia. Oz says, I see. It's better this way. I couldn't fake it much longer anyway. Oh, she needs a girly voice.
It's better this way. I couldn't fake it much longer anyway.
Why are you doing this?
Because, as you said, the life of a mere mortal sucks. There's nothing I could do to make a difference. Life is harsh and short. It overwhelms you.
Stop it, I'm getting a headache.
I'm sorry.
I think you should go. It's very late already.
Are you going to be fine?
I think. After all, I am a god. Patron of the suicidals.
Oh, did she do it to herself? Corvus is still resting after the encounter with Gervais, and slowly Oz falls asleep too. It's been a long day. Lady Oz! I'm a little confused. Oz says nothing. I'm sorry about yesterday. Gervais wasn't lying. I should explain myself.
That's okay, Corvus. I'm all ears.
Mama, lady, you can...
Yes.
Since?
Since forever. I faked being mute for a while because I needed time. Time to figure this mess out of the situation. I'm confused, Corvus. Why? Why am I still alive?
Corvus says nothing. Corvus has an incredibly sad face. So you were faking your amnesia too?
I'm sorry.
I can't believe it, my lady. You seem so strong, so radiant. How could you intend to commit suicide like that? If something was making you unhappy, you could have told me.
It didn't seem that way. I felt like everything and everyone had turned against me, and I ended up crashing myself against a wall. It all started when my father's health decayed. He shifted more and more responsibility to me until I ended up sitting on the throne. Did you know, Corvus? It felt like I was sitting on a rubble of my childhood. The crown crushed my skull and my mind inside. My chest collapsed inward with every breath I took, but I had to keep on breathing. I had to give my best for my father, for Eula. So I did. I kept breathing, I kept moving, I burnt up all my feelings so I could blind everybody with my brightness. Why is the sun so brilliant, Corvus? Because without hesitation, it eats itself up from the inside, and by doing so reigns as the most majestic thing in the sky.
Now that's incredibly depressing. That's incredibly depressing. My lady!
I went on war after war, slaying sinners and innocents alike. All those years of nothing but bones and guts, and below all of that, me. I decided then...
Don't, please, I don't want to hear anymore! Don't, she needs to talk, sir. She needs to talk. Be a supportive friend and at least listen. You can't change things, but listening can make a difference, Corvus. Oz says nothing.
Are you going to explain yourself, Corvus?
Yes. When you disappeared on your 17th birthday, the palace descended into chaos. I tore through the castle searching for you, until I thought of checking my room. There I found a note which said I had to go to the tower to get my reward. It also gave me the way to pass the barrier. I thought you were planning something, but I couldn't figure out what. I didn't want to stir everybody up even more, so I didn't say anything, and I just left. Gervais was downstairs, so I flew through the window to the kitchen and went silently in search of you. Finally, I found you on the 3rd floor, just to see you stabbing yourself with a knife. By the time I reached your side, you were staring at the ceiling, dead. Lady Oz, are you going to hate me for what I've done? But before I confess, I just wanted to say... I hope he didn't sex her. I'm pretty sure he didn't, but I hope not.
I do not regret what I did, and I never will. I can't judge what I don't know, so speak. Very well. Do you know what a pillar is? It's a kind of chant? Yes, it is. It's a very powerful chant, capable of bringing even the dead back to life, but it has its cost. The day I invoked a pillar to resurrect you, in exchange I needed to take years off of the life of others. In other words, you are alive because you have 1 year of life of each person who was in the tower at that moment. For 4 years we have been dead, accompanying you until you could wake up, and it worked! As soon as I saw you alive again, when you said you had amnesia, I thought it was for the best, that you didn't remember the sorrow that drove you to this. So I pretended that I didn't know what happened. How could you? You didn't give a damn about what I wanted or the others in the tower?
Corvus says nothing.
No, I didn't care! Why? I'm an egotist, and I do not expect you or others here to forgive me!
Never heard a bird call itself an egotist before.
Corvus, I wanted to die, couldn't you see that? I did, but I wonder, why were you being nice to the others in the tower? Did you enjoy it? I just felt so much guilt. But they wouldn't stop hating me anyway. I've messed up their lives too much to be forgiven. Lady Oz, why don't you see this as a second chance? Death won't bring you happiness, but what about this change of heart?
Yeah, you can be nice or something.
That's impossible. It doesn't have to be. Damn it, Oz, it's not every day you come back to life!
That is a good point.
Corvus? Don't you hate me too? Well, why would I? Because my father killed your family? Oh, that. He made you my servant when you were the heir of Terra, a magnificent country as powerful as Eula? And my father destroyed it, everything and everyone you loved, just like I did to the Vosges? I don't understand why you don't hate me. Do you want me to?
Maybe he's just needy, or maybe he's learned the power of bird forgiveness.
No? Then why are you asking me that question? We're friends! Promise me that you'll give this a thought? Fine. I'll leave you here alone, then I should visit Lil Judd and Vosges to confess my sin. Gervais will still be mad at me. He's kind of an ass.
Oz says nothing.
Corvus? Huh?
Why not forgive him?
I can't speak for everyone, but I forgive you for what you've done.
See, he's just trying to help you out. Corvus says nothing.
I don't deserve it. Come on, Corvus. Her family killed your family. You were just trying to help her out. Of course not. Huh? I was joking. Even with a knife in my neck, I have a sense of humor.
Silence.
Thank you, Corvus. I don't know what to say. Blush. Bird blush. It's nothing.
Corvus leaves the room, his face red.
Mother, father, please forgive me. I'm a pathetic son after all.
Oh, poor Corvus. He's got issues. He's got real issues.
I may have really fallen in love with her.
Oh, maybe he was doing things to her when she was... Oh. Whoa, what? The sun floats to the top of the sky. Oz is immersed in her thoughts.
My lady, I found some juicy cockroaches for you. Corvus? Yes? I've lifted the barrier. That means that... We're leaving this place. All of us will finally be free. You're right, Corvus. Dying won't solve anything. I'll pull this knife out and lift the curse I placed on myself. From now on, I'm going to give everything I have left and see what happens. My lady, you don't know how happy I am to hear that. Yay! I'm going to tell everyone the good motherfucking news. Wait. Yes, my lady? Before that, I want to...
Let's see the mushrooms in the basement. I feel worse for the kid there.
I think I'm going to see the mushrooms in the basement. The mushrooms? Okay. You mean Vosges? What? No.
Oh, crap. I think they have the same voice. I just fucked myself.
He's so lucky. What? No, nothing, my lady. I'll wait for you here, then. Right. Well, it's for the best.
Poor bird.
Now what are we gonna do? I give him the same voice. He can grow up a little bit. I'm gonna give him more of a man's voice. Oh, you again? She says nothing. Corvus came and enlightened me as to exactly how much of an imbecile he is. I'm starting to feel my balls drop. It looks like you're alive because of us. Life sure is full of irony and ironine.
How much did he tell you?
So you can't speak now. Nothing. He told me that he found you dead, and in order to resurrect you, he invoked a pillar using our lives as sacrifices. What I can't understand is who tried to kill you. Was it Gervais after all?
It was me.
What?
I stabbed this knife through my neck. I wanted to die.
Huh? You're beyond unbelievable. So you were the one who sent me that note?
Yes. I wanted you to be there. I knew you hated me enough to finish the job, just in case I couldn't bring myself to do it.
He says nothing.
Vasquez, I
don't want to listen to you anymore. Each time you came here, it gets more and more difficult to stop myself from slapping you, bitch.
I won't go anywhere.
You're just a vile coward who makes one stupid mistake after another.
You think you're better than me?
I do think he is.
Keep playing the role of victim if you want. You're nothing but an ignorant fool.
How dare you? Well,
you think I killed your people for fun?
That's a little scary. That's a little scary. Oh.
I lost half my troops in that day. All of them were poisoned by the crops that your people sent us. You were traitors. They deserve to die, to be burned to the ashes, and be eaten by worms, all of them.
Oh, Vasquez is... Oh, he stabbed her in the gut.
Ah! Just die. I will never regret it.
You struggle, but life is tough. That's the bad ending, because Vasquez killed her. Man, the knife of the traitor. So Vasquez was a traitor? Damn, and she tried to turn her ways. It ended up being a tragedy at the end. The poor bird will probably come and hump her corpse and cry some. The worst thing for Vasquez is, well, I don't know, the barrier is down. Maybe he can escape. Either way, that was kind of cool. There are different endings, I believe. If you want to play it yourself, there may or may not be a link in the description. Either way, it's called The Knife of the Traitor. You can look it up. Thanks for playing. No, thanks for watching, everybody. Take it easy.